Hi, it's Randolph. I'm currently in Vancouver, BC. I'm about to head back home to Toronto today. I have been in BC for about a week now, and what that means is long drives, hotels, and testing. It's all part of what I do. But this trip also got me reflecting on what it's like to balance all this with my long distance relationship. So let's get right to it. But before that, let me talk to you about my work. In most days, it's just me, the car, and the equipments. And what I do specifically is I perform cellular network testing. It's not that complicated. All I have to do is just set up the equipment inside the car and run some scripts. Everything is automated. So once it's running, all I have to do is just drive a certain route. And that's all there is. It is really not that complicated. Anyone can really do the job. But some people might find it repetitive or even boring. But for me, at least for me, I like it because I get to see places that I've never been, which is the perks of this job. It's really neat. Lucky enough that I get to experience this. I've been doing this for about 6 to 7 years now in this department, but I've been with the company for closer to 10 years already. While I'm working, I just can't help but think how different it would feel if Dave were here. Even the little things, we could have dinner after having a long day at work, or spend some time over the weekend, right? But he's not here, and that's the hardest part of being away. And over the weekend, I sat down and talk about it. Good morning. It's about 6:30 on a Friday morning. I'm just about to head out to Golden, BC. That's about an 8-hour drive, I'd say. It's a very long drive. So hopefully I'll be able to stop at a few parks, the national parks, and take some pictures and videos, and to get a few breaks. But first up, I'm going to Tim Hortons, get a large coffee and a breakfast sausage on the way. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Hello, I finally made it to Golden, BC after a long drive. The scenery was just way too nice not to stop a couple of times, so I did that. I spent my time just soaking in the scenery, so that was pretty nice. That's one of the perks of my work. When I travel for work, I get to see views like this, which is amazing for me. Anyway, tomorrow's Saturday. It's gonna be a short work day for me. I only have to work 2 hours, and then I'll be heading back towards Vancouver. The good thing about this is that I'll be staying in Kelowna for the weekend, so that is something that I'm looking forward to. It'll be nice to spend the weekend in Kelowna. Anyway, I should have my dinner, so I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Bye for now. So, what are weekends like for me when I travel? Well, this is it. I'm currently at the Kawalka Lake Provincial Park. It's in Vernon, BC. It's about 45 minutes from Kelowna, where I'm staying for the weekend. So it's not bad of a drive. It's actually a nice drive on the way here because you'll get to see a lot of the lakes and a lot of the viewpoints that you can go visit. So it's pretty nice drive on the way here. I like it this way because I'm a quiet guy. I prefer quiet place. I'm not a big city guy or a party person. So for me, this is much relaxing. I would rather have this, go for a hike, for a walk, and maybe just spend the day for maybe a couple of hours on a park, or even just driving around again to relax and just be able to just see the scenery. I love British Columbia a lot because there's so much to see. Even going from Vancouver to Calgary, it's a pretty nice drive, and I really like it a lot. So whenever we have a project like this that someone would need to go to Vancouver or somewhere out west, I would normally just volunteer myself because I like the drive. I like the scenery that I'm able to get on a weekend, right? So right now there's no other people here at the park, just me, I guess. So I'll be going back home and on Tuesday, and then I'll have a couple of days, and then the next week after that I'll be on a project again. And that will last for about 12 to 14 days. It will be just somewhere in Ontario, so it's not going to be out west like this time around. So it's not going to be exciting, but still, it would still be a nice drive for me because I've driven the route in Ontario, and it's pretty nice, especially up north. This would also mean that I get to see Dave, I believe on a Monday, October 6th. That will get me a chance to at least see him, at least just for one night before I start my project. And it will be a chance for us to reconnect because it's been a while since we met up. So hopefully we'll be able to meet up on that Monday, and then after the project is done, I'll be able to at least have some quick breaks, I believe. And then November, I'm gonna have another project going back out west again for about 3 weeks. So it's gonna be it's a hectic schedule in terms of work. So we're trying to figure out, Dave and I, on how we can manage this. Right now, we're managing. It's tougher. We are in a long distance relationship, so Ottawa to Oshawa is just 3.5 hours of drive. But now that I'm in BC, it's a lot farther. So it's not like, it's a weekend and I'm off, I'm not working today, I can just drive to Ottawa for the weekend and maybe just meet up with Dave. It's nothing like that this time around. So it's hard, but we're managing it. And all I can say is that every time that I'm away or when I'm traveling for work, one thing that I'm always looking forward to is just coming back home, because I get to see Dave, right? I get to visit Ottawa again and visit Dave. And normally I can visit him for a week, even for 2 weeks at a time, because I can work remotely from Ottawa. So it's kind of nice that way. So that's how we're trying to manage our long distance relationship. So it's not like we're sort of far apart for like 2 months, 3 months. I think the longest that we've been apart is probably 3 weeks. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not even sure if Dave is gonna like if I'm away for more than a month. I think 2 weeks is more than enough for the both of us, so we try to at least meet up. Most of the time, if I'm not able to visit Ottawa, we'll just suggest to meet up in Kingston, which is halfway for the both of us, and spend the weekend, or even spend the day, just a day trip, and just spend it, just spend it together, I guess, and then we'll just go back to our home. So yeah, that's how we're managing it. I like it that it's a very different feeling than my last relationship. So this time around, it's we get to see more. I get to see more of him, and I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with the relationship. I'm pretty happy with Dave. I'm pretty happy with my life, actually. It's pretty amazing that I can't think of another person besides Dave. It's just amazing. The feeling of having a relationship with him, it's very different than with my ex. So it's hard, but at the same time, I like it a lot. You know what I miss more? I miss that I'm not able to do this with Dave because he's not here. Do I ever feel the distance gets easier? Possibly not. I don't think it would be the case for Dave as well. But we don't have it hard compared to other long distance couple, right? Some other couples are probably like maybe 1,000 miles away, and they only get to see each other for maybe 2 months at a time, or even a lot longer than that, right? So I guess my answer is no. It's not going to be easier as time goes by, but we're making it work. We've had a lot of discussions about the distance of me being away for more than 2 weeks, right? So we're making it work. As far as I know, we're thinking of the future, of how we're gonna move forward with our relationship. So it's on the table, but we haven't really have any final conversation with it. But for now, we're together. We're working at it. We're connected, even though that we're far apart. And the best thing about this relationship, though, is it's a lot easier to manage. With Dave, it's different. I feel like I'm really connected to him. Um, how how do I put it? We don't argue a lot, and when we do, it's just for small things. And he gets me. I'm I'm very different when I'm with him, and I told him that. Like if I'm with my family or my friends, I'm I'm a very different person. Like I'm just quiet. I don't really talk too much. But when I'm with him, it's different. Like I'll talk to him for longer, like a lot. I can be talkative with him, but at the same time, when we're with our friends or when he's meeting with his friends and I'm with him, it's also different because I get to shy away. There are only certain people or certain friends of his that I'm comfortable talking, and it's hard to explain. I'm I'm not a people person per se, right? But it's different when I'm with him. A lot different than I'm used to. I like it. He's he's changing me for some reason, in a good way, actually. It's a lot. It's a lot easier when I'm with him. A lot easier when I'm with him. And I'm sure it goes both ways, right? Because he's an emotional guy, and I'm not so emotional compared to him, but he's very vocal about his feelings, um, very vocal about everything, actually. We would watch a movie, we would watch a show or whatever, and there would be a scene where it's really dramatic. He's gonna cry, he's gonna get emotional, and I'm just gonna be there just watching him cry. I always makes fun of him, but it's one of the reasons why I like him. He's emotional, but at the same time, he's not aggressively emotional in a way that it's distracting. It's it's a happy emotional when I see him cry. It's different. He's probably gonna make fun of me if he sees this video that I'm talking about him. So I'm not sure if I should add this to the video, but I guess we'll see. But the point is I'm just different with him, a lot different. I like it, and I'm grateful that I have this relationship with him. It's super easy being with him or being in this relationship. We have not even had a big fight or anything. Actually, there was a couple of times, but we were able to figure it out. Yeah, and I guess that's part of being in a relationship, right? It's about sorting out your feelings, your issues with each other. So yeah, it's such a beautiful place here. It's very peaceful. I'm hoping that the next time that I'm here, it would be with Dave. I hope that we get to do this soon, hopefully. So I think that's it for now. I'll be heading back to Kelowna, so I'll probably get more videos and pictures of it. But for this park, it's a very beautiful place, and I really like it. Again, it's in Vernon, BC. It's about 45 minutes from Kelowna. Be sure to check this park out. If you like quiet place, that is. So that's what life on the road feels like for me. It's not just about the travel, the hotels. It's also about finding ways to recharge and always carrying the thought of Dave with me. I guess that's the thing about long distance. Every place that you go to is always a reminder of who you want to share it with.